Jerami Grant, another forward the Detroit Pistons signed in this one. He gets his money, 3 years, $60 million for Grant. Grant, a defensive specialist. But last year, he really stepped up for the Denver Nuggets with his sharp shooting, and he hit some threes in the playoffs. He had a couple good games, his Grant. He's an athletic wing who could cover the team's best guy, and now he's hitting threes as well. In Detroit, they needed some help, and they went out there and got Grant. There's rumors flying around that the Plumlee and Grant deal is going to be a sign and trade. People are speculating it's Blake Griffin for these two guys, but who the heck knows? Some people are saying it is, and some are saying it isn't. But anyway, supposedly Grant, he got offered the same amount of money to return to the Nuggets, but he wanted a new beginning, I guess, and now he's in the Motor City. He's going to step right into the starting lineup over there for Detroit. Detroit, they definitely needed some wing help, but they also got Okafor and Plumlee too, so a lot of bigs on this Detroit roster. They're rebuilding here with a new front office, and they're trying to make a run for that 8 to 10 seed, with the 10th seed now being that play-in game. And they made a bunch of moves to kick off free agency. So Grant, his fantasy value, he'll be decent. I think his points per game are going to go up. Last year in the regular season, he had 12 points a game with 1.8 threes a game. And he gives you a little bit of everything, is Grant, in categories. He could get you a steal and a half to 2 a game. He'll hit you a 3.5 to 2 a game. 2 or 3 assists a game. He'll give you 4 or 5 rebounds. But with Detroit, like I said, he's going to be more of a vocal point in that offense, with Blake Griffin mostly injured for most of the season, and them getting Plumlee and Jahlil Okafor, who I don't think will have great fantasy value, but his terms as a regular player, it's a great move for Detroit. And terms as fantasy value, Grant, he's still going to be a guy that he's going to go 10th to 12th round, I would say, in fantasy leagues. But after that breakout in the playoffs, people might value him higher and pick him higher in fantasy drafts. And like I said, he's not going to hurt you. He's a good guy to get in 8 category leagues. He'll give you a little bit of everything, is Grant, except block shots, obviously. But I like the landing spot. He's going to get playing time in Detroit. They paid him big money, $20 million a year. He's not going to sit on the bench. So Grant, great landing spot. Got his money. He's going to play, and he's going to have a decent fantasy outlook. He's a guy I'm going to target in 12 to 14 team leagues. Like I said, in the 12th to 10th round to 12th round. It's a good get. He's a good guy to have at your bench or one of your forward positions. Jerami Grant, he signs with the Detroit Pistons, and this is my outlook on his fantasy value and what he brings to the Motor City.